All right, you're live. I'm going to have to
Turn on more lights over your head, if you would, please.
I'm going to have to adjust. He is live painting, you all. I'm going to have to adjust his camera a little bit up here.
All right, so
This is
everybody can hear my voice. My phone's over there if you want to grab it.
this is like too much of the.
Trying to get my palette if you can too.
Sorry if I got in the way, but I'm trying to adjust this. It's a little too high here. It's got way up the ceiling and not your.
Just turn this down.
I tried. Don't put your fingers in front of the thing. Okay, now it's in.
I'm going to just have some of my board on it too. Well, hello everybody. Is it a little dark? I seem to be missing some light here.
Palette's working. No, I mean it's bright on there.
Yeah, that's working. Turn the ones behind you on maybe or something. It seems dark all of a sudden. Anyway, really special, interesting thing. So, on this piece of paper here, on my canvas, I put a whole bunch of paint from here, right in here like this. And I did it extra thick. And it has crackled and been bumpy. And the reason I did that is because I wanted to do lava and ocean and like a Hawaiian type of thing. I really am looking forward to something happening here. Interesting. I want to, I'm going to take a really stiff brush.
Hi, Jim. Hi, Margie.
And hello. So we're going to be doing blue sky, blue ocean. I'm using real blue, bright blue, turquoise, let's see, award blue. Oh, let's see, award blue looks pretty much like any other blue, so not real big. Cobalt. Let's see what cobalt looks like. Oh, that's got some purple in it. All right, and then I'm going to be using English Navy. Blimey, we're going to be using English Navy. What was that song? The Queen's Navy. He polished it up so sweetly that now he's an admiral in the Queen's Navy. Right. So, let me give you a quick little taste here of what we're doing. So this is a prepared canvas painting where I have put a whole lot of paint on the canvas and for crackling. So then I'll take a little bit of this black and you can see how the black, of course, I'm just, let's see, not sure how I'm going to do this. Because the lava's black, and then we're going to take the thing, and this little stiff thing here. I don't know if that's, I'll bet you anything I got to use my blade is what I got to use. We will try not to mess this idea up, because I've been waiting to do this. There's my blade. They posted up so sweetly that now he is an admiral in the Queen's Navy. We got to visit with some people yesterday, and they specifically said how much they enjoy my voices and all the crazy things I say. So I thought I'd say, yeah, righto, righto. What's the matter? You're standing on me right toe. Get off me toe. Isn't that interesting? So, this goes up that way. Now, what happens? White. Bloody well right. You know, you got a right to say, oh, it's a British invasion. What's that? Oh, I can do Sean Connery too. Right. The game is afoot. So we have to let one color dry and then rub the other color over top like this to kind of get our rough looking crackly kind of lava look. Okay, so enough of that. Let us delve into...
Thanks for sharing it out, Kenny. I saw.
Okay, so we're gonna go... we're gonna go sky up here. Lighten that sky. And of course we brighten. I was always amazed at how fast Bugs Bunny could cut carrots into a pot. We need a lighter blue sky. There we go. We're going to put, let's see, the ocean is going to be here. This is going to be there. So let's go ahead and get our lighter blue sky. And we're going to try to go quick tonight. We are quick books, quick paint. I wanted to show you that painting the other day. I ended up kind of liking that. Very unique, very original. Not sure what I want to do with that.
Thank you so much, Margie. She said that she is logging into her Facebook to share it out.
Oh,
that is so special. Boardman shared it out too. Thank you, Boardman. Please remember to hit the like button, even if you're watching in the replay. Hi, Moonlight Adventures.
Oh, wow, I think I just hit my sky right there. That is a beautiful sky. Okay. Let's do a low line of clouds right in here, kind of puffing up in the background here. Little puffing. And those are going to go like right behind our little mountain here.
Deanna, if somebody tagged you and said hello, your name would be in red.
Top those off. Okay.
I'm going to try to show you real quick. No way.
Show me what?
I'll show her. See, my name is highlighted in red right there because they tagged me and said hello. That's what it's like. That's what I think you're asking. Kenny is doing good. And he's back to eating the food he enjoys.
Does he have a list of foods he has to stay away from now?
They told him his body would tell him, so.
His body would tell. Well, his body wasn't doing such a good job so far. I don't know if I trust his body. I think he's been overruling it.
He'll figure it out, they told him.
Mm-hmm.
Jim said, I don't know anything about computers. I can barely do this. Comment.
Okay, now. Now it's time for ocean blue. Same brush, not even changing brushes. This is going to be our ocean. The lava is going to pour into the water right here. And so let's see. Oceans have a little bit of green in them, don't they? Let's put that in the distance. We'll put some green in the distance there. And we're trying to move along. All right. That's going to be too wet to work with. The sky looks really good. We are dunking another paint. All right. So I'm kind of seeing a cone. We'll have probably a little plume of smoke coming up here. We need a rim and a flow down of lava. So all of that is going to come on the wings of a snow white dove. On the wings of snow. Yes, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Mm-hmm. Oh. All right. Something just told me that I need to do like a red flow of lava in those cracks. That'll be interesting. Maybe we can bump into the ocean here a little bit. Fill in that little ocean blank right there. Someplace for waves to come up and hit. We'll build up our little cone here. And drip into our ocean. Look at that nice drip I just put in my ocean. Okay. What shall we do with this drip? I'm gonna just lift it off. Oh, did that just turn into a bird? I think that just turned into a bird. Look at that. Cool. Maybe a bird or several birds or something right there. Oh, that's a wave. That's what that mistake was. That's a wave coming in. Look at that. All right. Don't like that. There it is up high, and there it comes right there. Okay. Now, back to our island. I'm adding the navy, the English navy. Adding some navy to the black. A little bit of character. We need to, of course, get a little bit of the white and blue of rock. It's a pretty nice, just like, some grays. And some putting this in the coast in that thing. All right, now. I'm not sure what red is going to work best. I'm looking for my fiery red. Aha. Okay, there's some fiery red if we need it. All right, so what does, oops. All right. Not bad, not bad.
Deanna wanted to know, Donny, if you paint portraits. Not yet. He's not sure about people. He didn't think he could paint animals, but he started. He did dolphins a couple times, so
Yep.
and he did deer once, so he's getting a little more adventurous out there. Kenny said he can pretty much eat anything without restriction. His doctor told him.
Well, good.
The only thing I heard was people can have issues with greasy food.
Fat, right.
When
You lose a little bit of your ability to deal with fat. I've heard that too. Oh, you know what we need? We need that golden, glowing, hot lava color. Golden, glowing, reddish orange lava color. Mm-hmm. Well, I have it over here in my toolbox, but it's stuck. Figure out how to get it out. All right. Let's see if this is golden glowing lava color that we can use. This is from one of my first paint kits. One of those colors you very rarely use. Oh, pretty good. Can't say that's all that bad. We might get something we will hold off on any more of that. Of course, this is acrylic. It doesn't dry. It dries pretty quick. I'm seeing if a little bit of red and yellow might give me what I'm looking for too. That's not really going. Nope, that's not going anywhere. And what you're seeing in front of you right now is just the dabs of paint. Now, what I'm going to do is I am going to, as soon as I find it, there it is. We're going to try to mix all this together. Because, you know, sometimes there's a little, see, that's just way too,
Hi, Rhonda, Skipper.
That's too red. But you know what I mean? It's like, you got to have that orangish, kind of a shoot. And then,
thank you, Rhonda. She just, Rhonda Skipper just subscribed to you.
Wow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. You know what? I think I do need my fire engine red.
And just said, you're welcome. Deanna said, that's awesome, Donny.
Yep, we are working on a volcano flow here. Trying to just use our imagination and flow with the lava. And see if we can't I really want that reddish orange. I can't seem to find reddish orange. I want to come over the top and flow. Oh, look at that. That was golden sunset mixed with candy apple. Thank you, golden sunset and candy apple. I appreciate you. Golden sunset and candy apple. Oh, just gonna kind of shake those into one. That was great. Great. Right there. Oh, that looks wonderful. We got a nice
Rhonda
little
said, very cool, Donny.
cauldron. We've got a cauldron now. We've got like a little cauldron of what's coming down.
Moonlight
Oh,
Adventure said, that is fantastic.
that is awesome. All right. Okay, so we're doing the gold and the fire, and we are running down the mountain with it, with that orange. Oh boy. Let's just slop that in there. Wow, that is so good. Oh boy. Yep. Wonderful. All that work I did getting this textured, I don't even need it. This is doing great without it. Okay. We need some more of that gold running right down there. Oh, that orange. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Look at that. Okay. And, oh, wow. Okay, so we've got our lava. And we've got our little explosion at the top here. Whew. We are a total environmental disaster here. Woohoo! And we're not hurting a thing. Okay, let's give us. All right.
Oh, that's a good idea. The Moonlight Adventure said you should start adding these as ASMR videos. Very sensory pleasing and relaxing. Yeah, I do the ASMR videos on my channel with the nature and stuff for the reasons that it does calm me personally, even when I listen to those videos.
I'm taking a little bit of yellow and spicing it in here. Has a little bit of contrast. I think it'll die down when it's dry. Just to show a little bit more brightness.
Moonlight Adventure said, so satisfying to watch Donny work.
Well, thank you. I hope it continues to do so. All right. Dolly. That is amazing. Let's work on our skyline here. We probably could use a little brown. And maybe there's some scared to death trees over here that are wondering if they're going to go up in flames. We could even have a few on fire. Well, no, we got enough color already.
Shannon has you playing while she's eating.
Oh, yeah, take a look once in a while while you're eating. And
she probably is, because I do that with her videos too. I'll like have her on while I'm eating. I do that with a lot of people. Funny, a lot of the times I'm eating later at night, but still doing the intermittent fasting, and so that people are on live stream a lot, and I'm eating, working. So I'm not chatting as much. I don't chat a lot anyway. It's just
that brush is no good. Okay, we are looking for the tree brush. The trees that are
Rayleigh said, here. I'm watching and eating tater salad.
Just you wait, Henry. Just you wait. And it will be too late. Anybody know what musical that was from? Just you wait, Henry Higgins. Just you wait. So now we are putting in a little bit of greenery on the skyline. Maybe a little brownery and greenery. Bringing it down the side of the mountain here. Trying to go as quick as we can here. I'm not trying to be too overwhelming. I had such a fun time last week at the end of my live using up my paints for that other picture. It was so fun that I thought, oh, maybe I'm just being too serious. Maybe I need to do that. Maybe I need to just have a little fun, go a little quicker, be surprised. I'm going to dip a little bit of it into the yellow here to put a little color up in there. And those branches. And right in there. Oh, boy. That's right. Good. We don't want to take too long because we've got a whole other side of a painting to paint here. So we want to come down. Uh-oh, too much. We want to come down and we just want to have a little color. Because this poor island, this is out in the Pacific somewhere that's blowing up and castaways are trying to escape and people are having all kinds of issues. And so we could just leave it as simple as that right there. Just a little distant brown trees, a little outcropping. See a little dark outcropping right there. This is where the rocks are, and the little creeping trees right up here. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. That's pretty good. Maybe we need to do a little bit of fire. Okay, so we're going to do a little red and a little yellow and do just a few little trees, maybe on fire right through here That looks very good. That turned out really good. A little bit of red, a little bit of yellow. Where these little trees are burning. There we go. Okay. Like. Now we're going to do some cliffs. And we need the gray. Let's do the gray, the green, the black. Oh, that's right. We didn't do the other side yet. We're going to keep that brush. We're going to keep that brush. Our black brush is doing pretty good. Let's see. So we need to invite another brush. Since it's further away, I've got to find a smaller brush. Okay, so we're going to dab a little green, a little yellow. And we're going to paint the back side of the mountain here. Just a little green, a little yellow. Island. Our little paradise here, which is lost to this violent volcano. And we're going to go underneath there with the woods. And then on top with some foliage. Maybe that goes up a little bit. Right like that. I'm seeing a beach right along there. That's a good idea. How about a beach? We need a beach to go right in front of these trees. Let's see, that's not right. I need some white. All right, so now we're going to add a little bit of white to brown. See if we can't come up with a nice sandy beach color. You all remember Sandy Beach. You met her last time. She's a real nice lady. Look at that. Oh, boy. Now, you see the way that beach is kind of slanted up. See the way that's slanted up and going up? That's very helpful with our painting to do that. That worked out really good. So let's go ahead and bring old Sandy Beach down a little more. You know what? We might as well cover up all of this, the wrong color of black here. So we're going to bring the Sandy Beach right down over our ocean here. Oh, I got in the wrong color. Blimey. Well, one ping, Mr. Vasily. One ping only. All of you acted stupidly. Okay, so we're back in the brown. We're working on our beach color. Okay, there we go. That's more like it. And we're bringing, boy, isn't that fun? Bringing that beach right down in here. Well, this time when I dabbed into that blue, I just pulled out. So I'm going to get rid of that blue right there with my finger. That's just caused me way too much trouble. All right, let's go. Come on, beach. Here comes the beach. All right, so we've got several colors on the beach. That's good. Pushing right into there. That's good. And that yellow seems to really help that beach color. So I'm re-adding some of the yellow, white. And gotta get, that was way too much white. Okay. I think we could let a little bit more of the ocean come right in here. Okay. And touch more of that brown.
Riley said he can see a big umbrella casting shade over an empty chair. Palm trees are growing and warm breezes are blowing over there on the beach.
Okay. All right.
Rhonda
Well,
said it's going to be very nice painting.
let's get that. Let's get that palm. Let's get that beach
Smoky
chair
Mountain
going
Dreamer
here.
said, I love to watch you paint.
No, I'm not able to do a beach chair. It was a good thought, though. Okay, more yellow, more brown.
Braley said, if you ever look at a map of our island of Hilton Head Island, South Carolina, it looks like a heel of a shoe. Pretty interesting.
All right. Wow. Now we need.
Or he said, looks like a shoe.
Gesundheit. Oh, that's
Smoky
not
Mountain Man. Hi, Smoky Mountain Man. He said, hi, Donny.
Hey. We're starting to get some chilly days and nights around here. I imagine you are too.
Rhonda said you should go to Wrightville, North Carolina, and Carolina Beach. Hi, Lisa.
We're gonna push a wave right up onto our beach here. That's coming in very nicely. And then we're gonna have a little water along the coastline.
Smoky Mountain Man said we are too, Donny.
Yeah, I know it's getting cold up there.
Rayleigh left a little link of the map that shows the.
Okay. So my beach is complete. Get a little bit of a wave right up there on the beach. Oh, I like it. Look at that. Oh, that went really well. That went really well.
Okay, I'm going to show them the. This is the. There's where he said it looks like a shoe. It does, doesn't it? It looks like a shoe.
It's a Nike island.
I hope you all can see that.
With the laces up there, with the red stripe, or the red row. Yeah.
It does look like a shoe.
Very interesting.
That's funny.
Okay, so now. Just you wait, Henry Higgins, just you wait. We need black. We need brown. We need gray. We are building up our charcoaly, lava-y sort of coastline here. I want to see my island grow a little bit.
Yes. We have two friends that have anniversaries today. Well, two sets of friends. Will and Dawn, it's their 12th anniversary today. So happy anniversary to Will and Dawn. And Ryan and Bree from Adventure is Out There. Today is their 15th anniversary. Ryan and Bree.
I'm taking a little bit of black, a little bit of gray, bringing down some rocky cliffs right here towards the water. And oh boy, that looks good. And then we're gonna come down that way and that way. Okay. Like now, go back to black and gray.
My
Okay, we got a nice dark coastline here. Now we're gonna add. Yeah, we like that.
Nope, it's still buffering. We need to talk to them too because we're paying for this. And it's a business plan. It should not be buffering. Okay, it's back now.
Well, AT&T did me really good today, even though we're buffering. I went ahead, my Verizon phone, the bill went up again. So I said, that's it. I'm going to just go over to my AT&T. So I got rid of a $80 phone bill and added it to my plan at AT&T, which raised my plan on AT&T $11. So I just lowered my phone bill by $70. Outstanding in the hallway. Can't beat that with a stick. All right, so we've got greenery, we've got
Hi, Fred.
island.
Mountain folk.
You know what I need to do is I need smoke is what I need.
Well, one issue, we're on a business plan, and our Wi-Fi thing is supposed to be able to connect to 22 devices. Well, we don't have 22 devices, and so like we'll connect in the computer, the iPad, the phones, but it's been really having an issue lately, and I heard a lot of people were. Shannon had said that on her live stream earlier that a lot of people were having issues, but I'm telling you, I don't know what it is, but we're on a business plan though, so to me it shouldn't be like toggled or whatever they call it, where they downgrade your system once you hit a certain point. It shouldn't be that way when you're paying for a business plan.
Now we're making the smoke out the top.
Oh, thank you, Fred. He's going to share your channel out on his Saturday thing. We're going to be really busy Saturday.
The Jeep invasion.
It's the Jeep invasion here in Pigeon Forge.
And they are invading. My goodness.
They're already here because it actually starts today, and they were here Wednesday, and I think some were probably even Tuesday, right? But they were already coming in strong on Wednesday, the Jeeps, for the Jeep invasion. And Cousin Eddie is coming down, and sometimes at those, we go live early and stay on because it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun, those car shows.
There's as many Jeeps as there are in the rod run. It's amazing. People love their Jeeps.
It seems like it's buffering again. But I turned a bunch of things off. Do you have that other phone?
You mean the phone I'm recording with?
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's probably online is the thing.
Yeah. All right, so I just rolled my paint into the paint. Wow. Well, we are.
Okay, you're back again.
We're cooking right along here. Let's go. We need more white. So I bought a box of canvases the other day, and each canvas was plastic wrapped. So on my little screen right here, my little Play-Doh is actually the back of a canvas painting that I haven't opened the wrapper on yet.
I can see a face and a hair on that.
On this?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean here?
Yeah, that's a face and the hair. Like one of those, I don't know, what was it? Like, I can't think of the name. Like, what is that? With the hair that flips up like that? Like, it's a man face with a big old thing that sticks up.
Like a plume on his helmet or something?
Yeah, like those helmet things.
All right. Now we are going to dabble in the white and go along
Smoky Mountain Man said,
coastline here.
Donny.
And we're going to dabble in our coastline a little bit here. Right there. Okay. Very nice. Well, what should we do? What should we do? So here comes another wave towards our coastline.
I haven't talked to Cousin Eddie today. You know, his body hurts a lot, and stuff, and he can't always eat. And he said, by the way, in case anybody wonders, he said he does not mind if I say stuff because he does appreciate the prayers. And he said, I'm an open book. You can say anything. I'm fine. And but he doesn't always eat. His blood count can be really really
Hi.
Yeah, too high. It's
So we
supposed to
are.
be. It's supposed to be like two something, and sometimes it can be 4.
He literally has specialists converge on him, wondering why he's alive.
Somebody said it's buffering again.
And we know it's the Lord.
A lot of times when he does eat, he doesn't hold it down. If you see him on our videos or in a photo we share or something, he looks like a really really large man. You might think he's fat or something, but it's a reaction to his meds, and it causes him to swell up and look way larger than his physical size is. His doctor tells him if he wasn't holding water and retaining all the fluid and stuff, he would be a much smaller looking man. So yeah, he appreciates the prayers. Thank you for remembering Cousin Eddie in your prayers. He's basically a miracle. They told him he would not survive over 9 years ago. He was on the heart transplant list, and he took himself off all those years ago because he felt like he couldn't, if somebody that was a father and needed to be with their children or something, he couldn't let them, because his son was raised. He couldn't take that person away from their children, take the father away and stuff. So he's very, very generous, giving, loving type of a person. We just absolutely love him. Yep. Smoky Mountain Man said the Lord is giving Eddie strength. So every day, he says himself, every day that he is alive is a miracle, really, according to the doctors, for the last 9 years. He's not in the comments a lot. He watches all our videos, though. He watches Joy Blessed Life, Storyteller Donny, and Team Jesus Ministries. Sometimes he doesn't have a lot of strength to, like to hold his phone up and chat. So he might just have it laying there and just be watching. But he's very supportive. Smoky Mountain Man said, our God is a miracle working God. He is. Moonsprout said, is that Kilauea? I grew up on the Big Island. I lived in Hawaii as a kid on Oahu. Dad was stationed on Oahu. Typo. I did a typo. Smoky Mountain Man said, if you're watching now or whenever you watch the replay, Eddie, please know that you are in our prayers. Margie said, sending prayers and healing thoughts for Eddie. This is his imagination, and the first time painting this. Moonlight Adventures sending you prayers as well, Cousin Eddie. Smoky Mountain Man said, also praying for you, Joy and Donny. Thank you so much. We appreciate the prayers too.
Oh yeah, those guys. Oh yeah.
Rhonda Skipper said, get well soon, Eddie. Yeah, if he's not watching right now, he'll watch a replay. And oh yeah, okay. So he did text me that he is he's his granddaughter has a ball game, so he got to go,
volleyball, yeah.
He got to go to the ball game today and watch her play. So that's where he is right now. So he'll watch the replay and he'll hear that y'all are praying for him, and he will appreciate that. Deanna said, "Hi Eddie, get well soon." Rhonda said, "That's great that he got to see her play." Yeah. And also as a prayer request for cousin Eddie, because of his health and stuff like that, we just pray that that he retains his ability to get out and about the way he wants to.
Wow. Don't touch that cloud again, no matter how much you want to. I have an issue with clouds sometimes. That's beautiful. See that little bit of sky underneath it? And that really it did a great distancing. That really pushed it off in the distance. That is awesome. Now we gotta get these clouds lightened up here. I have to wait for the paint to dry so I can go back and hit it again with a different color. And
prayer moves mountains.
Mountains
and
of lava.
And the Bible says, two people,
any two on earth,
agree in prayer,
as touching anything, it shall be done for them by my Father, which is in heaven. That's Matthew 18:19.
And then what does it say about chasing away 10,000?
Oh, two on earth agree as touching anything. Let's see. A three-strand cord is not easily broken.
Smoky Mountain Man knows the scripture.
Yeah.
Where Smoky Mountain Man, where
one can put 1,000 to flight.
Yeah, and two or something.
And two can put 10,000.
10,000 or something. It's an agreement of prayer where two people are praying, two or more people are praying for something, and they can, send 1,000 of the enemy attacks away.
Yep. Wow.
Or no, the first one was 1,000. The second one was 10,000.
Mm-hmm. If one can put 1,000 to flight, two could put 10,000.
So that means two people agreeing in prayer.
Okay. Well, I'm trying to get everything done in, how long has it been? How long have we been live?
Just over an hour.
Just about an hour. Okay. Wow. All right. Wow. What does everybody think? Do we have a volcano in an hour? Wow, wow, wow. Now we're going to do that thing again. I have to find the right brush. It's called a fan brush. It's my biggest fan.
Smoky Mountain said I like it. Jim said wonderful.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. So we're going to do the red and yellow again, because we have to, now that we've shot some up in the air.
Lisa said looks great.
Thank you, Lisa.
Rhonda said, very nice job, Donny.
Yes. And I
Will
got
Night Adventure said, love it.
I got my retirement check this week. But I have to spend it on the car. But that's all right. Oh, look at that flaming fire. This is the yellow flame and candy apple. So I'm putting a little bit of yellow flame on the brush, and then I'm dipping it in the candy apple.
Smoky Mountain Man said, congratulations on getting your retirement. Yeah, it's not that he's actually retired. He got early retirement, Social Security, but he's still working. He's still a working man.
I'm a work in progress, I'll tell you. I like that little black cloud right there. I think that's a good idea. I'm going to add to that black cloud.
He would have had to be 87 years old if he didn't take the early retirement to get the full amount, and before it would make a difference. He's 87 years old. So he decided, I might as well take my early retirement now, because, Jesus could, come and take us all out of here before he's 87.
I used to think 87 was a far cry away, but it is not.
Deanna said, it's beautiful.
Thank you. It's for sale. My car needs to be fixed. Auction bidding starts at $100 plus shipping.
He has sold some paintings for $100 each. So that's been.
I thought that was just pity, but now I'm not so sure. I think they made a good deal. I just thought they felt sorry for me, but I don't know about that.
They liked it. They liked the paintings that they purchased.
Yep.
They all purchased a different style. Whoever purchased it purchased a different style of painting. Somebody purchased a moon painting, and somebody a snowman.
Old Mill Church.
And somebody
didn't somebody buy Old Mill Church?
The lighthouse.
Oh, that's right, the lighthouse.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I think it's too much lava. There's probably a rock in here somewhere. If
anybody's watching that has not looked at Donny or my Fall Fest 22 giveaway video and commented on it, the prize is a print of one of Donny's paintings. Of course, we would let the winner choose which print they wanted. It's not the original, it's a print of it.
Yeah, and there would be
It
some.
starts to turn black once it hits the water, remember? The lava turns black.
Yeah. I got a lot of steam rising up here. Got to have some billows of steam. Yeah, there's some billows of steam.
That's too much white.
Well, I think the steam would.
I think you have too much paint on there.
On just that spot?
Yes, the white.
Let's see.
Of course, the light makes it blast.
We'll have to. Yeah, we don't want to see the trees through there anyway. The auction price just went down. Get it before I fix it. And if I fix it and it looks good, then it goes back up. I actually did have someone do that to me one time. That was hilarious. They said, "Oh, with that brushstroke, my offer's off the table," or something like that. I forget what they said.
Smoky Mountain Man said, "That's really cool. It's a gift of the Lord to have that in your head and then put the canvas like that."
Yes, to get your hands to do what your mind is thinking is, you just got to get started. You just got to do it. You just can't. You can't play around. God said,
It's
"Wait
more
upon."
like when the lava hits, it's more not pushed down. It's more like rounded, like it turns into rock.
Yep. And that's not doing it either. I think it's time for more black. Black and some blue. I'm running out of brushes.
Yeah, that's looking more like rock there.
Mm-hmm.
I would almost think that the lava right there would push the water away from it as it's falling in.
Yeah, that's a lot of. Yeah, that'd be true. Learning how each brush is going to react and how it's going to carry the paint.
Shannon said that's nice, Donny.
Thank you. I'm right with you on watching it. Let me tell you, I'm watching it just like everybody else. It just happens to be my hands are doing it doesn't mean a thing. I'm watching and excited just like everybody else. So, all right.
Trying to make a little wave.
We're trying to.
I think you're pulling it too much.
We'll figure it out here. That's pretty good steam right there. I like that steam. I like that steam.
Don't add a bunch more white paint there. You got too much paint on the brush. That's what it is. Add a little more black in there.
I have.
He uses acrylic paint, Smoky Mountain Man. He wants to eventually get into oil paint because oil paint blends together better, and you can actually paint quicker with it, right?
Yeah, you can do that blending and whooshing stuff and wet on wet, and
it's acrylic paint is harder to blend. So that's looking better because it's not less of the white. Yeah, definitely looking better.
Yeah. Okay. Ugh. That did it.
Mm-hmm.
That did it.
Hi, Kathleen. How are you doing, Kathy? This is our friend, My Alabama Farm Life. She's doing audio now. She's started a new channel, Audio Books with Kathleen Payne, where she reads. She's gonna put her Bible. She's gonna move her Bible reading over there. I think I'm assuming that she's gonna continue her Bible reading throughout her current channel, but then she'll move her videos over to the new channel. She said she's doing good, was uploading and saw Donny painting. She said oil is easier, but it still looks good.
Yep, no smell. All right. Now, as I finish up this painting, I'm going to pull out my other painting.
Rhonda said it's looking better, Donny.
Yeah, that really helped. See, I was trying to run the lava into the water, but it just wasn't working. So now we've got another little outcropping here of where the cold lava is blackened and steaming, and oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. I wouldn't even mind putting a little plume of steam like right there.
That's too much white, though. You gotta lighten it.
Oh, my brush is leaking. Whew, look at that. Billow, fire and smoke. Wow. Okay. All right. Gotta fix a little. Ooh, boy, that brush is a chisel. Must have forgot to wash that one.
Probably needs to buy a few more brushes.
Well,
he's worn
actually,
out some of his brushes.
I just bought another pack. These soft ones have really worked well for me. Really worked well. I just I'm going to add a little bit of the greenery up here again on the back side.
And in case you didn't know, he's been painting less than a year. He basically self-taught just watching Bob Ross.
Yep.
He just watched Bob Ross a lot.
Back in the 90s, too.
And then I told him, you could do that.
You can do that.
And he finally believed me. and got out a canvas and got out. I bought him paints and canvases, and he never.
For how many years?
They sat with us for years.
Yep.
I even brought him with us in the RV when we packed up our stuff, just so he could paint.
Yeah.
One of these days, and he finally got them out of the tote that they were in, and.
Yep, right by the bed, staring at them for years. Isn't that funny?
And he painted some snowmen.
And I did the mural at the campground.
Yeah.
That took me 7 months.
That was 20-foot wall mural.
Mm-hmm.
And he was learning.
Just learning on that wall.
Learning and practicing. If he didn't like it, he redid it.
Learning and practicing. On the brush moves. All right. Okay. I think I'm done. I think.
Hi, Cynthia.
Oh. All right, that's it. That's it. I'm going to do... But the fun's not over, because guess what I'm going to do now? I'm going to take my leftover paint and I'm going to watch this. So this is the painting from the last time I had leftover paint. And it does make a difference what paintbrush I use. And so I really like the trees. I like that. I like the green sky. That really worked out, but it's just not, it's not normal. It's like, I wish I could make that a grassy field instead of the sky behind these trees. So
what if you made the top that's blue like the sky, and then that was an actual field out there behind it?
Yeah, come up here. Mm-hmm.
This, what he has right there on canvas now, was
right
his leftover paint.
My leftover paints.
And you don't have to use it all on this painting, because you just finish the painting out the way you want it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're just gonna.
You can always grab another canvas.
And we'll fix this up and then we'll just do these trees again. I really like this tree here, though. Look at that guy. Boy, he is really something. I think I'll leave him there.
Deanna said, well done, Donny. Thanks for sharing.
Yep. That was fun. Y'all get to see a painting from beginning to end. And I've seen so many of those 1 million views on them silly dots on a paper with tinfoil. I thought, we can beat that. So share it out. Beat the dots on the tinfoil.
This is his way of using
Oh, I can't stand. Yeah.
Using up his leftover paint.
Oh, wait. Yes. That's right.
Yes, Cynthia. This is her new channel for her her reading. She's going to be reading audiobooks and the Bible. She's going to put her Bible reading on this channel as well, I believe. She might still finish the Bible reading on her My Alabama Farm Live. And but then there's a way to transfer videos over to a new channel. Hi, Ashley.
Oh, let's see. How about if we see if we can take some of this yellow and red and make some kind of a maybe some kind of a flower or something.
I just shared her audiobooks link in case anybody wants to go subscribe, and if you like to listen to audiobooks. Ashley said Donnie's a good painter. Thank you.
Thank you. It's all in the trying. Remember that. Everybody's good at something they try to do. So it's all in the trying. It's all in the trying. I'm just about out of paint. So there's my canvas for another day. And I think that's about it. I don't see anything else on my tray I can do anything with. All right. Well, thank you so much for everybody for joining with me, enjoying my palette, and hope you could palette the painting. And be blessed and healed and whole.
Almost looks like you're turning it into a under the water painting now.
Almost, yeah. Except for that tree right there.
Well, that could be
a cliff, underwater cliff?
No, a dock.
That's a dock post. Good idea. Cool. All right. Well, surprise next time. I've turned off my time lapse, and Jesus loves you.
But we love
we
you.
Love you less.
We love you.
We love you.
We love you.
But Jesus loves you more. Which doesn't mean we love you less. We just don't know how to love him as well as he does. He's exactly. Much better at loving you than us.
He's much better.
He's
at
much.
Us
he's much better.
Any of us humans are.
Yes, he is much better at loving us than we will ever be.
Kathy said that's a good idea. Turn it into like the leg of a the pillars of a dock. Thanks. Yep. Shannon and Kathy and Cynthia and everyone for joining us.
Yep, I'm just putting the back side of the weeds in, and
okay.
Now, okay, I'm done. I promise.
Okay.
I like that better. auctioning off my palette. $100. Starting bid. And all you get is the plastic wrap. This is the canvas. See, oh, there's the other side. So that's went from the painting when it started before I. So that's
Cynthia said 5 cents. That's her starting
5
bid.
cents. How about
kidding.
common sense? Common sense. That's not very nice.
She's
Aww.
joking. She's joking. Thank you. We love you, Cynthia.
Love you, Cynthia.
She's laughing.
Yeah. Well, Cynthia, I'll tell you what. I got a good painting here too. So
she got
another
one for her birthday. Cynthia got one for her birthday. If you haven't watched her birthday to see her birthday painting, Donny sent her one for her birthday.
She was my first attempt at dolphins. It went pretty good.
Yeah. She said that's beautiful, that one. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you all. Good night. Good night.